forgot about the sexual.
No. It's because it's not sexual. We don't mean it sex. Like
yeah, no. I just meant it as a joke.
Yeah, it's totally PG friendly. Hi, Twitch admins. Hi, Twitch. Yeah, I feel like the ones in America are not as fun for my taste because I don't care about TwitchCon. I care about the city.
Oh,
the what?
The network.
Oh, the network. I don't care about that. Now I'm good already. I'm tired. I'm just doing this for fun. Your hair looks great. I think it's very puffy, but thanks. That's why I keep playing with it, trying to make it less puffy. It's kind of good because now I used to have pretty bad hair. I don't know if you remember. But now I actually grew a bunch of it, but it's so puffy, and I'm just like...
That's good. That means you're having new, like, follicle growth and stuff.
Yeah, but I look like I'm 12, especially in this dress. I don't know. I don't feel sophistication.
You want to retain our youth.
I want to retain this. A little too youthful. This is...
youth.
Okay. So, yeah, I don't... San Diego? Really?
I've never been.
I've been.
I've never been.
It's kind of meh. But I guess if everything's covered, maybe, if like Jen goes and like all of them, because it's another reason to hang out with people. Maybe there's gonna be some interesting parties.
You know a lot more of like the IRL streamers and stuff. Like,
I don't think I have good like friendships or relationships with streamers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you've heard it.
Collab with them.
Have you not heard? Like, what did FCC tell you about me?
Yeah, he's biased though.
Everyone is. And pretty much everyone feels the same way. It's not like I walk in and like everyone, oh, hey, Mira. Let me go talk to her. It's not like that. Everyone just has some sort of like opinion about me or beef, or maybe they've never even met me, but they will have like some preconceived notion. So I'm just like, okay.
Like the girls?
Oh, everyone. Literally guys, girls. And I'm just like, okay.
I feel like you do a lot of collabs with like the hot tub streamers and stuff.
Oh, but that's like the Gems there. The only reason why I do that is because they were part of Jen's crew. And
friends.
Yeah, and they were coming through her house, and I was like, okay, I'll use that for content.
That makes sense.
So that's
Oh no. What did XQC say? I mean, he honestly didn't say anything like
good.
No, he didn't say anything.
It's okay,
like,
tell them.
Really bad. It's not like he.
It's okay. It's really
talked
okay.
badly about you,
But he did.
on stream, like it was like on. No, he just said.
I just have more off stream.
No, he
Good.
said none on stream.
Okay,
It was just on stream. He said it, but
of course he did.
it was. I did say it was a little not nice. He was just. But that's because Mitch was there, right? And like you two had just gotten into.
No, I know why he said that. It's because I do like certain plays. Remember, I told you a little bit about that, like with man. Generally, I do that, but also because I'm stream. Because most of those times we're on stream, so I would be extra edgy with him, and he was just like, "What?
Yeah.
What the fuck
like,
is she doing?"
I don't want to like get to partake in this kind of thing.
Yeah. So for guys, they're like this.
Yeah, he wasn't
This is good.
bad. Like he was just like, yeah, Mira just. He's like, you just read her in the book, and you know you should probably go the other way, kind of thing. But that's because you're dangerous. You know, you're like.
You don't need to try to
capture a heart and this shit kind of thing.
You really don't need to. It's okay.
Okay. Well,
The ways I was shit talked since I was born, it's like
I did defend you.
I just stopped feeling. I stopped taking it personal. I just kind of understand, but it's not like I ignore it. Like if I will, if person wants to, you know, with me, I will like talk to them. I was like, so how did you feel, or like how did that affect you? How did you? Do you want to explain to me, like, what is it that you like, you didn't like?
Stuff,
yeah, I'll talk to them. If I don't, like, initially dislike them, I will definitely, like, talk about it. And I may even put effort into, like, smoothing things out if I think it's beneficial. But most of the times, it's like, alright, that's fine. Like, I understand what I do with being so edgy. Like, there's certain
ramifications that come from this.
Yes, exactly. Ramification, that's the word. So... But I should probably chill at times. Like, I kind of also understand what they're talking about, because most of the streamers, they just want to chill. They want to have, like, a really relaxed vibe. And at times, I, like, overwhelm. And then just, like...
Yeah, I can see that.
Chill.
You do like to get to, like, the nitty-gritty kind of questions. Yes. And I don't think, A, a lot of people are equipped with answering, and B, they also are like, what? Just like,
I kind of really enjoy being edgy. Like, just
You
seeing
do.
that face, like, when they just, you don't know what's
like
going to
getting
happen.
a reaction. Like,
Yeah,
to, like, see what
that's
that
what
is.
chat wants. They want a reaction. You know, some really crazy streamers that do, like, insane shit just, like, outside IRL. Mainly on Kick.
Yeah, it's all
But-
of them on Kick, so basically.
Yeah, so it's kind of like that, but I don't mean it in a mean way. I just, like unpredictable things. So if they expect me that I'm just gonna be like cute, like good looking girl, and they're gonna like, you know, make fun of me, like I like to just pop that and be like,
I'm gonna make
how
fun
big
of
is
you.
your dick?
Yeah, I'm gonna make fun of you
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, it's just like, it's just an interesting change, and most don't expect that, and I like that. But they don't understand it's a game. Like, come on, bro. It's just a prank.
They don't understand, yeah. Or, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Because they get, like, people are edgy for stream, but then I think when women do it, they take it a different kind of way.
Yeah, because we're supposed to be really cute and, like,
Proper.
super proper, and only men can make fun of girls, but not the other way around, obviously. And if she does, she's such a fucking weird bitch. Oh my god.
What a judgmental bitch.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go the other way.
Very true. We just can't win, basically.
Do you think I should get a sauna? Do you think hot tub is enough because you can get it really hot and sweat?
I think it's enough. Sauna reminds me of someone.
He actually suggested, he was asking
Really?
me again if he can come and visit, and then he was like, do you have a sauna? And I was like, you know, I really wanted
Those
to...
are his. So if I come visit, I need the sauna.
Yeah.
It's like,
He was
all
like,
right,
"Can
let me just prepare for you real quick.
He's like, do you have a computer I can stream on? And like, do you have a gym nearby? I'm like,
I thought you wanted to come visit.
I
Like,
didn't
it was-
even invite you. You keep asking if you can come visit. That's a little different.
It's a little different.
It's a lot of demands for somebody that wasn't
I know,
invited.
it's like,
I just want somebody to help around the house. That's why I was considering it, because, you know.
He could. I mean,
A
that is your
man could
big
be
strong
nice.
man that you're looking for. But I don't know. I mean, okay, if you're in here, I'm sorry, Sonny, but I don't know if he's like technical like that. I mean, I think he's more the bronze.
I feel like he just works out a lot, but like, does he know how
That's
to
what I'm
build a
saying.
house?
I don't.
Do you know how to build a house, Sony?
I don't want to assume here, but I'm gonna say I don't know. I don't know.
Arm wrestle. Have we ever arm wrestled?
I don't think so.
Arm wrestled a lot of girls. We've never arm wrestled. My upper body is very weak.
got
And I
decent
did
upper
do muscle relaxer in
That
here,
is
in my
true.
trapezie.
Trapezes? Your traps.
They've been hurting a little bit for a week now. They said it's gonna go away. I don't know, it's gonna subside my muscle very...
Do you do shoulder ups like this? Is that why you...
I don't do anything for my shoulders. If anything, I just hold gadgets. That's how I build this muscle, by holding my phone, working on my phone. Unfortunately, this is like 2024 type of... it's interesting because before phones, I'm sure like this was not an issue.
Probably
This
not,
pain
no.
here and these
Now that you
muscles.
say that, I'm like, wait, maybe I should get like a relaxer here.
Let me see your back. Oh, no. This is what I used to have 10 years ago. And now, you see how it's gotten thicker here? Like here, it's almost like a hump. And it was really bad. Oh, my.
Like that?
It was like this.
But that's because your posture is like, yeah.
It's such a streamer thing. I remember at some point I tuned into Cutie Cinderella's stream and she had a giant hump. And I was like, bro, I know what you...
feel you.
I was there like 5 years ago and then I started working on it. So there's still a little bit of hump. But basically I had this, then I went to her hump, and now I'm like in between. The electronics are so bad. Like, they affect us so badly.
Oh man, Mira, she wins the arm wrestle. Well, now I feel targeted.
Okay, we will arm wrestle for
Yeah, we gotta get something out of
10,000 BDs.
Oh,
How
there
much
we
is
go.
that in dollars?
100.
Yeah, 10,000 BDs, and me and Pay will arm wrestle. Both hands.
Bada bing, bada boom.
One at a time. Thank you so much for the sub, Leonardo. Makes me want to play Assassin's Creed. Oh, there's a new Assassin's Creed actually. It's coming. You can give it in donut too if you want. It's coming though in like November. It's gonna be in Japan. I was a big Assassin's Creed nerd. Kind of like you and WoW.
People are
and
very
Assassin's.
happy about it though.
Why?
Because they've been asking for an Assassin's Creed for a while, and I feel like, you know, it's like a samurai.
Yeah.
They just went a different direction, I think people think, than what they were expecting.
But what's wrong with samurai?
Nothing wrong with the samurai, but it was more so, I think, the direction that you took with the samurai.
I haven't really
I think
seen the trailer
I'm
yet.
pretty sure Assassin's Creed got like next level bad reviews because of this, but it does look good.
I thought
Also, I think it's like
was the best
120.
one.
Oh wait, no, not 120. It's very expensive as well.
How do you know this?
Hey, I do know other games.
No, you
know?
don't.
I do. I
You
promise.
lie. You only do lie.
No.
She lied, Chad. She lied.
I think it was just more they're upset that, like, when you think of samurais, what do you think? Like, if I were to say
Sword, Japan. Arigato gozaimasu for honor and dignity.
Hurkiri.
Oh, that was good.
Okay, so
What
if
does
you
that
were
mean?
I have no idea. I just made that up.
That was so convincing.
Ohayou gozaimasu. Okay, so if you were to like name 5 things, qualities of like what you think of a samurai,
I just did.
I need to like 3. But you're missing like some pretty key points. Like, what do you think of samurai?
Honor.
Huh?
Honor.
Honor.
Quality? Is honor not quality? Honor.
Like, where? When you
Honor.
think of samurai, what country do you think of?
Oh, country or quality? You said quality.
Well, I see. Yeah. So, what are 5 qualities you think of a samurai? But you're not getting there, so I'm helping you. So if you were to think of the country, right?
Is she talking down on me, Chad? Okay. Countries. Japan is the
Japan,
only
right?
country with
Okay,
samurai.
so you would think they would use a Japanese person, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
But they're not.
What are they using? Black people?
Yes, they use a black samurai. But he is a true samurai. Like, he actually is a real samurai. But people are upset because they've been asking for Assassin's Creed samurai, like Japanese,
And there's no
and do all this, but
Japanese samurai in there?
they decide not to use a Japanese person. So people are upset.
You know, it's like that time where my favorite Disney cartoon is Little Mermaid, and then they decided to make a movie version of it because they make lots of movie versions of Disney cartoons because they're so popular and you can find money in it. Somehow they just randomly decided to make a character black, which is, you know, I'm not racist. Absolutely not racist at all. But why? Because when you make a version out of a Disney cartoon into a movie, they copy everything specifically because, you know, that's what people watch and they want to see it like in real person's version. Why would you change the way that she looks?
It was more, I think, like to prove a point that like there's a lot of white people who take on roles that should be from ethnic people. So I think it's like more of a like, well, if you don't mind that, then we're going to kind of like reverse the roles kind of thing, and then.
What does them proving a point have to do with taking away my childhood like favorite movie and completely redoing it into like?
It is weird. If you like casting Pocahontas and then like making her like
White.
an Asian girl or something.
Well,
or,
she
like,
was
I mean,
Asian.
she's Native American, but
I think that's like 10 Asian. No?
teenagers, but they're like, you know, they're like.
I think they're 10 Asian.
They're not from Asia, but
She looks so cute. 10 Asian.
yeah, she looks like an islander.
Oh. Anyways, it's not about black people. It's like if they made her Asian, let's say they made the Little Mermaid Asian, I'll do the same thing. I'll
Yeah,
be
no,
like,
I know. It doesn't matter what we're.
just make her look exactly like Ariel.
Ariel, yeah.
Because that's what the point of it. I understand if they changed like the movie. Let's say they added more characters, different plot. Sure, make her then, and you call it change. But they
if you wanna
copied,
do-
and then they just
yeah.
did like some really strange. And I'm just like, why? I didn't finish watching it. I felt bothered. And then when
I
she
actually
was
liked it,
singing,
but-
when she was singing, she was doing that, you know, like some black people do that. And I'm like, can you sing like Ariel?
She's like, okay.
Like, I don't get that.
She's a good singer, though.
She
actually
is,
a
but
good
she's
singer,
not
but-
Ariel. Like, make a different movie.
Yeah.
Leave the
Yeah,
Ariel
yeah.
as it is. I was
So that's
scarred.
That's what. Scarred. That's deep.
Yeah, that
I'm
was my
traumatized.
childhood. Like, you don't understand. It's the part of the other world. Like, I was inspired by that as a kid. Like, that was a huge part of building my personality. That was sacred to me.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was offended. I really was. Not just by the fact that you picked different race. Like, all of these little changes, that was triggering to me. I was like, that's shit, that's not real. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to watch it. But to be honest, most of the remakes of the Disney cartoons into movies were shit.
Usually. Yeah, yeah.
But they kept the races the same in other movies. Only in that one they decided to change.
That is
It's kind of weird.
It
Anyways,
is weird. It's like casting Mulan and just putting a white person in there.
Exactly.
Yeah,
See,
like, what is going on?
This is a perfect example why I'm not racist, because if they made Mulan white, I would be like, why?
Yeah.
I'm white and I would still protest because it's bad. Like, that's not the actual
doesn't match
movie.
what your images are.
Exactly. It creates like such a weird feel. You wish you haven't even seen it.
Yeah. Wow.
It like for me it created a lot of like issues in my mind. No, really, it
Yeah.
like tarnished the original Ariel for me.
Did it that much?
Yeah. I keep trying to forget. Like sometimes, because I watch that cartoon once a year, I really like it. And now I have like little visions of that. I really wish I haven't watched it at all, because like it like brings those memories up, and I'm like, ugh. No, really, I'm not joking. I was mad.
Stupid enough.
No, listen. If Ariel was black from beginning, that would be very different. But that's not the original.
Right? Yeah. It's just like, why?
That's when I would accept her as she is. But that's not true. They try to change my little Ariel. They changed her a lot.
They did try.
Yeah.
And that's why they're happy.
You know, when I said that, another thing that was annoying to me when I expressed that opinion like a year, whatever, when it came out, which I was a lot more careful than I am now. So many people in my chat got triggered and started calling me racist, and that triggered me almost as much. So they're so blinded. Most of them were people already that had bad experience. They're probably black themselves, and they had some bad experiences in the past by others being racist, and they couldn't see my point. They couldn't see past those bad experiences they had. They were projecting it into me and trying to persuade me that I'm racist. Because you see my point, right?
I definitely
the Mulan thing, like, proves
I don't
it
know if they're
perfectly.
actually, like, I swear to gosh, I actually think it's more like white people getting upset on black people's behalf. Like, if anyone is going to sit here and argue with you, I can guarantee you probably 90% of those people are white. It's going to argue with you about it and call you racist.
Maybe.
I don't think like an actual black person would be like, yeah, you're racist for this.
I think it's just because it's the society almost. I feel like they're trying to make me pay for something I didn't do just because it's like a collective thing, right? Let's say a certain group of people was hurt by other group of people. And then if I look more like that group of people that hurt them, I'm going to automatically carry responsibility, and they're going to automatically judge me extra harsh, and I have to be extra polite to everyone because of I have nothing to do with those people, but because I'm white and those people are white, they're going to blame me for like fucking black people slavery. And I'm just like, I saw the black person for the first time when I was 17, okay? Like, only because I went to college here. So...
Only because you're too busy keeping them slaves.
You know what I mean? And like, and they expect me to like tippy-toe. And then I remember I had like bad experiences because I would legitimately not know, because I haven't seen black people where I come from. I didn't know much about the history. So at some point I was like, oh, can I touch your hair? And then they all get triggered and to call me racist, but I was like, I would do it to any person that with different
hair. It's not
hair.
that it's racist, but I think it's like, it's...
I just never seen hair like that before. Why are you laughing? But why are you calling me racist?
I don't think you're racist for that. That is hilarious. Wow.
You see what I mean? Like, they had bad experiences. What do I have to do with that?
Yeah,
Hello?
I see what you're saying.
I'm just a white ass funky. Can I say that on stream? I'm racist towards white people. That's fine. I don't know nothing about your
struggles. Someone came
struggles.
up to you and was like, yo, can I touch your hair? You'd probably be like, regardless, I think you'd probably just be like, anyone would
Well,
be like,
see,
yeah.
when I asked that guy, that guy liked me. That guy's name was Reggie.
Oh,
He was
so
black,
he's
and he
probably
liked
like-
me. He kept like hitting me, and then it was on stream, and I thought it would be funny on stream to ask that. But I can tell he got offended, like offended. So it's just, yeah. So, and I just, and then I kept asking him like, "Hey, can I say it?" I was like, "Can I say it?"
Say
Can you
what?
spit a little bit and try?
I was gonna get water.
I just spit because it's too far to go.
I was gonna get water for it, but...
You know, sometimes spit could be more like, what is that? Resistant. He didn't let me say it.
Say what?
You know what?
What? I didn't think that's what you meant, Mira. Stop! Oh my god, the freaking...
No.
Oh, no.
But like, you know, he liked me. We were becoming close.
Why would you want to say it?
Because it's fun. It's like a naughty thing that your parents don't allow you to say it. I don't know, when they say them on each other, it sounds fun. They're like, hey.
Oh my
and I'm
God.
like, wait a minute. Of course I need his permission. Because they have this whole thing how it's a racist term. And but it depends how you use it, right? So that's why I needed his permission. But he never gave me the permission. Feels bad, man. He wasn't calling him the name though. I don't know which name you're referring to, broski. I was calling him a little bit of everything. I overate chat a lot. Anyways, let's change the subject because I feel like people will, you know, it's all just like shits and giggles. I'm just laughing, but I think some people may still assume that I'm racist or something. I was like, why? Yeah.
I don't think you're racist. I've never heard you be racist.
Yeah, I find it just sometimes it's funny, you know, like if they want to call me a white ass honky, I was like, okay.
Where did you get this white ass honky, by the way?
It's a thrift shop song.
Oh, from Macklemore? It's an old song.
It's a white ass honky.
It's a white ass. You're not wrong.
I don't even know what that means. Sometimes it just sounds so ridiculous. I repeat it.
White ass honky. Ooh, my goodness.
You know, as a foreigner, like for you feel all those words. For me, a lot of them just sounds. I'm just copy pasting sounds. I have no idea
I
what
don't know
that
what
means.
that means, but it's
Not even like sometimes it just sounds like catchy, it just rolls off your tongue, so I'll repeat it. But I think it probably looks very strange on like a white girl from Europe without understanding what she's saying with her accent is going like, yo, what up?
White ass honky.
What is that? It sounds so off, but you know, I do try to fit in. I kind of accepted that this is going to be my home. Oh, I did buy a home here, so.
This is your home now.
I think I'm going to apply for passport and just become a proper American Karen. I started.
Might as well.
Yeah, I might as well pay taxes.
You're already paying taxes, like you're, you know.
So, I started pulling a car into. You know, I do pull a car in. Like I noticed that, like I get into these like modes of time with people.
What? Pull the car in?
Karen.
Karen. It's a Karen. Oh my gosh, I thought you meant you literally pull your car inside. I was like, wait, is this an HOA thing? Like, am I lost right now?
It's my accent.
Karen. I'm sorry. Okay.
I'm not from
Karen.
here. I'm a
That was the cutest way I've ever heard of
I'm
a
a
Karen.
northern Swedish girl, so.
Swedish.
Yes,
Karen.
very Swedish. Karen.
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 No one's gonna know what you're saying when you say this. You go to really, you're a Karen. What?
You're a Karen.
Karen.
Yeah, today he was, I was
Because Americans do this A.
I was seeing cattle. I was washing everything when he replaced my filters, and I was like, should I wash my cattle? And he was like, what cattle? I was like, the cow? What do you mean?
The cattle? You mean the kettle?
It's such a subtle difference, right? But somehow it changed. You know what I understand? If it was just a whole word, like 5, 6 letters, and you change one letter. If you were to change it in Russian, I will know exactly what you're talking about. But in American, you change one little, it's not a letter, it's like a tiny little variation of it. And they act like you're just speaking a different language. They can't, you're gonna wash a cow? Like,
I have no idea what you're talking
I'm
about.
talking about a teapot. You
I
don't
know.
understand the cattle. He did it. He was like,
The
what?
Karen did.
What?
Definitely. The Karen took me.
But
back.
how? Karen and Karen. A. How is it not the same?
Karen.
Karen.
That's deep. Karen. I
Karen.
literally was like car in, like car going to put the car in.
But it's such a, like, it's one sound.
Karen. Karen.
Karen. It's one letter. Like, how is that hard to figure out?
Yeah, no, I mean.
If you were like, I'm not Peyton, I'm Python. Do you think I would be
I
like,
need a Russian
what?
word.
What is it?
Yeah, I need like a Russian word
You're a
to like
snake?
compare that are both similar.
Plus, it's your language. Like, you know what I mean? If it was like French or something, I could see maybe you can be confused. But like, it's English.
Well, maybe that's why it's more confusing, because we're like, what? Cattle?
It's fine. I feel like sometimes you just expect us to have like perfect English, and you don't realize so many people are not American. Like, it's hard for us. I don't know where I'm going with this, and you know what? Let's drop that one. I didn't mean the cow. I meant the teapot.
She got upset about the teapot comment.
So that's when I drink, I get like so energetic.
Into something.
Yeah.
Passionate.
I don't know why
Like a kettle.
it gives me energy. Does alcohol give you energy?
It does. It's like an upper, I think.
For some people, it's a downer.
I think it depends on the type of alcohol, no?
No, like, you just go down. Regardless. It's just down, then pass out.
Do you know how to say... I kind of want to hear it too, so I'm going to ask. Do you know who... you know who the big buff guy is from the Terminator? His name is Arnold. He used to be the governor of California.
Are you going to ask me that?
Say his last name. Can you do it?
Are you really trying to get me to say it?
Okay, I know where you're going with this. Wait.
Why are you trying to get me to say it?
Sure.
No, don't. That's playing with fire. Don't do that.
Is that what they're wanting to do?
Yes, don't say that.
Oh my god, that literally flew off my head. Like above my
You
head.
didn't see that?
No, I thought they were actually.
I thought that's why you asked me. And I'm like, why is she getting me to say that?
Oh no, I literally just thought that was a hard ass word to say.
This is one of like the oldest ways to troll people.
Okay, I'm sorry, I fell for it. I literally just thought this because it's a hard ass word to say. So
I can't believe you fell for it. Like, you were in Twitch for 10 years. How did you forget?
No one ever tried to do that kind of stuff.
They did it to me all the time.
Like, see, no.
They were trying to get me to say all kinds of shit, and I'm just like, what? Like, have you met Mike Hawk? Remember Mike Hawk? And then like they would type it. So
okay,
it sounds
yeah,
like Mike Hawk. There's so many like stupid copy pastas. Remember the copy pasta era?
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, yeah.
Remember when they would copy paste in like a bunch of different faces or like memes? I really like that.
Were you ever there when like the guy who would make you put a shoe on your head, or you get DDoS for a long time?
I remember the meme, but I don't remember the guy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. His name was what was his name? Can't remember what his actual name was, but yeah, he'd go around. You'd have to put a shoe on your head, or else you get DDoS for a very long time.
Don't read that.
Yeah, I won't.
See what it is.
They're
trying to get you to say things.
My chat's so much more innocent. Like, they don't ever do this, so I'm
My
sorry.
chat is innocent. This is just like leftovers. No one even does that anymore.
Yeah.
Twitch changed so much. Like, there are no memes. There's no.
It's not chatting. That is one of my biggest qualms with you guys now. Is that I feel like no one likes to chat anymore.
Yeah.
Before on Twitch, you could have like, I don't know, like 500 people watching, and your chat's just going like.
Yeah.
All the time. Now, no one likes to talk. Unless you're like 30k Andy, 20k Andy.
Yeah. Well,
it is.
They're pretty active in the morning. Like, when I wake up and if I restart my stream, they're pretty active. But the majority thinks it's a rerun or it's too late. And they just kind of stop.
Like before now? Before it used to be very active. Like, you couldn't even read chat before because it goes so fast.
Yeah. Damn.
Good times.
That was such a long time ago. It's so interesting how everything progressed. Like, when we started streaming on Twitch, I did not think Twitch was going to go so far. It really took off.
Like, every step. When I first started streaming on Twitch, I didn't even think you could make money out of it. And then Byron invented, like, the whole donate button.
The donation.
And then it progressed to this.
What was first, donation or subscription button? When the subs were there, donations
I think
came
they
after.
were, but it was like, that was the incentive, was if you donated, you didn't have to watch ads or do like the sub stuff.
I put shorts on, but I am actually terrified because this leather, it's gonna be impossible to clean.
Yeah,
that's what I was told. So I'm like,
don't get it dirty.
Did your period really just start? Like today? That's crazy. I started today. I remember last time you messaged me about it. I also noticed that it's the same day.
I don't usually start till the 5th too.
Yeah. So does yours usually stick to 28 days?
Like 30.
30. Yeah, because I'm on a pill. Mine is always the same. It's 28, 28, 28. It's not even, yeah. I don't know. She was just saying that we synced. Apparently that's a thing, more so in the animal kingdom, where women start menstruating and ovulating at the same time. It's like a way to make it, I guess, easier
To plant the seed.
Yeah, like the guy just goes
like
over
if you think
all
of
of them.
like
And
caveman days, you're like, yo, we need to pump the babies in. Like, let's go.
Yeah.
Everything's synced up.
I don't think that's a thing in women, but
I
think we got on the same cycle somehow.
We did.
Somehow, it's just hanging out once a month.
Well, that's a lot for me. I have left my house more in the last like 2 months to see you. I think in the entire year I have been here.
Oh yeah, if we go to Canada on Thursday, that's like twice in a week.
In a week.
Oh my
That's
god.
we're on a record.
Hey, I feel like we're gonna start dating soon.
We might.
We're going so fast. This is progressing.
We've known each other for 6 years, but
I don't know if I would.
but yeah, I don't know if we can count all that.
You know, but I always liked you. Like as a human, I thought you were really cool. Well, it's not really mentioned. But you were always so like standoffish. It was so hard to hang out with you. Like you would never go anywhere. And yeah.
So I was boring. No, I really was. I honestly was. I'm like such an introverted person. I have really bad anxiety. I feel like this holds me back from like a lot of
didn't
stuff.
know that's what was holding you back. I thought maybe she just doesn't like me.
No, I literally have crippling anxiety.
Does it get better?
It has, yeah. Especially like this. Like when I first came here, so nervous to like be on stream and like see you, but now I'm just like, hi.
Interesting. See, for me, I think it just comes down to the win rate. You gotta like kind of, I know it's hard, but you gotta keep pushing and making yourself those first steps. And then when you see nothing bad happens, you're like, okay,
it's not so bad.
win.
Yeah.
And then another step, okay, win. For me, if I were to go on anyone's stream, like I don't know, Kai Cenat, isn't he like the biggest one right now? If he was to invite me, I'd be like, hi.
No, you would be.
And I would take over the stream.
You would. But that's like what's great about you. You're.
But I know what you mean. I kept pushing myself step by step.
To this point.
Yeah, and now it's like I don't think about how I may mess up. I think about just like what's happening in the moment, and I want to have a good time, or I want to interact, I want to network, you know. So for me, you really can't lose as long as you understand who you are. You kind of like feel it out, and you're confident in who you are. There's nothing wrong you can do. Like either thing you're gonna do, it's just you interacting with the world.
Yeah.
How can it possibly go wrong?
What if you're a bad person?
You think you're a bad person?
No, I don't. But I mean, I do feel like sometimes. I mean, yeah, I feel like it's like an insecurity that goes through my head that like maybe I have bad tendencies and then will come off, or like I'll seem a certain way, come off.
What bad tendencies do you think you have?
I don't know if I can name any particular. It's more just like an overhead kind of worry of like what others will perceive me as.
What do you think others will perceive you as?
I'm sure they perceive me all sorts of bad. That's how my view is. I mean, because I don't know, like I come off a little, like revealing kind of thing. People instantly think I'm like this, that, or the third.
What are you revealing?
Just like dress, like how I dress, how I act, these kind of things, like how people perceive me. I shouldn't worry about these things, but I do a lot.
So you're worried that they will assume you're promiscuous because of the way that you dress?
That's just an example.
That could take like that.
Well, no, yeah, that's like an example that applies to me for sure. But like those are just like one word. Like another would be, I don't like coming off. Like one of my biggest things that I like about myself is that I feel like I'm a sweet person. So I don't ever want to come off like better than others, or like feel like I don't want to ever give off that feeling kind of thing. So I'm always like very. Because I don't want to do that. Like if that's what you want to do, that's totally fine.
If you don't like that in yourself, possibly, if you have that, you don't like that. Why don't you despise that in others?
It's not that I don't. It's not I just no, but it's more so I don't like, I don't like coming off as something I'm not, I guess. So like, I don't ever like, it's not that I feel like that's bad, right? If you want to be that way, that's totally fine. That's just not me, and I don't want to come off as something I'm not.
Why do you think you will then, if that's not you?
Because people think that all the time.
Why do they think that?
I don't know. Because I think Twitch is very judgmental. So like,
so
I get
why
into
is it
my
on
own
you
head.
then? Why are you responsible for their thoughts in their own experiences?
I'm not, but I think I'm just easily affected by other people's opinions of myself. Or yeah, others people's opinions of myself. Yeah.
Well, what do you think it does to you? It cripples you with anxiety.
Yeah, it does.
So you're taking responsibility for other people's judgment of you that more so have to do with their experiences, and you're not allowing yourself to fully breathe and be comfortable because of that.
Yeah.
You're crippling yourself.
I guess so. Yeah, I do that, yeah.
And there's not even like a real specific reason for that.
Well, I mean,
Except
it's
for
like,
other people projecting their experiences.
but is it projection, or like maybe like I actually do come off that way? And if that's not who I am, then I don't want to come off a way I'm not.
So are you that way?
I don't think so.
So who thinks so?
There's a lot of people who think that about
Who
me.
thinks so? Who persuaded you in that?
In general, I don't know, it's like persuasion, but I don't know. I've been
Who
told
made
this
you
a
believe
lot.
that? Who? No, it's just really cool.
I don't know if there's like a one person kind of thing, but
It was one person.
no, it's not one person. I think it's just like in general.
Did those people's behaviors, did those people's opinions matter to you?
At the time,
Do they matter now?
yeah.
So why do you keep them?
I don't know. It's hard not to.
It's not as hard as you think.
I guess. I think I'm just too, like, one of the things I hate about myself the most is I'm very easily swayed about other people's opinions. Like, if someone will sit here and be like, yeah, the girl to the right just seems like a big cunt, I'll be like, or I'm sorry, or a big bitch. I'll be like, wait, did I do something that, like, came off that way? Like, do I seem like a big bitch? Like, what did I do? Like, I'll get into my own thoughts and be like,
Right.
what was it that I did that makes this person, even though I don't care about this person, like, I don't care about this person's, like, what they do in their life, but I'll be like,
But you care about their opinion.
yeah, like, what did I do to, like, upset them? Like, I wonder what it was that I did to, like, make them feel this negativity about me.
Do you know when that started?
No.
Do you remember like how long you've been approximately feeling that way?
I've always been this way.
Okay, so something you had since you were a child.
Yes.
Do you remember when I was asking you to like describe your preferred man? That one of the qualities you described, it was like, oh, I really like how Pudding does it because he's very persistent. Like he kind of makes his decision and he sticks to that. And you really admire that in people because you yourself lack that.
Yes. I admire this huge, like, that's why, like, when you say, oh, why are you not put off by me? Because I love that. I love that you're confident in yourself. I love that you feel so sure about yourself that, like, no other, like, someone could sit here and be like, you're this, this, and this, and be like, all right, enjoy your opinion.
Why don't you allow yourself to be that?
Because I think it's a lot easier to admire that from someone else and actually apply it to your own self. Because you have to get out of your own way of thinking, right? Like, for me to do this, I would have to completely try to get out of my natural way of thinking and then redirect it to something else, and that can be difficult.
Could be.
Unless you're
Is it worth
actively
it though in the
working
end?
on it. No. But it's probably not worth it to keep it this way.
No. I mean, I'm literally the living example for you. Like I told you how as a kid, I was the shyest thing out there.
Mm-hmm.
And like at times when you feel the anxiety, I feel it too.
I know you can feel it, yeah.
Because I remember I was that.
Mm-hmm.
So if I can do it, you can do it. Thank you, paparazzi. Like I'm literally the living example for you.
I can do it.
And you're saying you can't do it?
I'm not saying I can't. I just think it's harder.
Of course, but think about the outcome of it. You're gonna feel good. Regardless of what Timmy, Jimmy, whoever the fuck is gonna say, you're gonna feel calm, you're gonna feel good, you're gonna be focused on present, like so much more you can do because you're not gonna be in there like, you're gonna be, what does life have to offer? How do I have fun? How do I interact with people? Like, how do I you're going up, not like.
It's so weird because like I did that for a while, like in real life. That's why like I used to travel like all by myself. Like I was I'm a very invert, like, you know, I'm an introvert. So for a while there, like probably 3 or 4 years ago, I was forcing myself just to travel alone, just so I could get out, be like, you know what, you're okay alone. Like if people don't like you, that's okay. If people do like you, that's nice. That's great too. Just like get out and do it on your own. And in real life, I had much easier time than online. Online, I get way more impacted.
Why do you think that is?
Probably because this is what I'm more familiar with, because this is what I grew up on. You know, for like me, real life is like, this is gonna sound really skewed and probably like DJ kind of thing, but like real life for me is more what online would be for other people, if that makes sense.
Okay, so basically you're saying that you're more impacted by people online.
Yes,
but
sure.
It's still people. It's still like a very similar idea. It's pretty much the same thing. They're still people.
Yeah, but you should care less online. I mean, typically.
See, online it's a little harder because people online are way harsher because it's anonymity that they're hiding behind. So someone can be a real fucking big cons, and it takes a lot to understand. Like for me, that was pretty tough too because I went through some public giant hate.
Yeah,
that was really, really tough. But it's still, I'm grateful for that because that made me so resilient.
it makes you stronger for sure.
Like it didn't push me down. I wasn't like, oh, everyone hates me. What do I do? Like, I've never been in this predicament in my life. Hearts in the chat boys. Thanks for 420. You know, I rose up.
First one if you still love me.
Yeah, first one if I still love you. So it's like, you gotta decide what you want to do with it. Like, do you want to sit down? Do you want to go up?
You always, I swear, every time I like hang out, you always ask me that. So you're like, babe, where do you want your life? Fine for now, you just want to go up. Every answer, I'm like, up, up, up.
You gotta go up.
Yeah.
I know it's not easy. It definitely takes a while, which is why I was suggesting you to like stimulate your neuroplasticity with other stuff. But it's doable. Like I know exactly where you're at. Like I was there. And look at me now. I'm like, a little too far with confidence.
That's great.
Matt keeps telling me, you gotta turn it down. And I'm trying to turn it down.
But
you know, people like humility. So I'm working on that now. This is my next step. just like
a little bit.
Just a little humility. Just sprinkle it.
If we just like combine.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, but you know, it's not even, yeah, it is humility. It's more like also your flowiness, which.
And I try not to I try not to care because I do feel like if people attack you online, usually it's like
I'm gonna put it up there.
Hurt.
Just for now.
It's usually a place of hurt, so it's like
maybe not this one.
I don't know.
Place of hurt?
Yeah, like I feel like anyone who goes out of their way to insult someone and make them feel bad.
Of course.
Like you can have negative opinions about someone.
Yeah. So I'm just suggesting.
It's just your talent.
This was because I don't like doing tampons. And you don't know if they like put bleach and any other chemicals. Why would you keep it on the inside? No, I either use tampons or I did menstrual underwear.
I want to try those.
They're okay.
The cleaning process.
You just wash them in a washer, and it's actually fine. Like it doesn't stain anything else. You can wash it with other stuff. But it's still wearing underwear, which I don't like. They're too tight. I like very loose things, if any clothes at all.
Yeah, you do like walking around.
Yeah, so usually when I menstruate, I know some people may be grossed out, but I really don't care. I'm like a snail. I leave a trail everywhere. And I do not care. Like, obviously, if it's someone's place, I will be respectful. I'm not going to leave, like, my blood on their chairs or whatever. But if I'm at home, I don't care. I'll just clean it afterwards. And I have, like, my robes, my big white robes. They have, like all the stains from my blood because it's literally, like, all around.
Goodness.
Yeah, like, I
really?
sit. I don't want to wear tampons.
I mean, that's understandable. What about pads?
No.
No?
It feels like a small diaper and I hate it. And I will not be put into cages with all these rules. It's just blood. It's completely normal. And I will menstruate wherever I please. Period. Pun intended. Literally.
Literally. Period.
So,
well, I mean,
that's just what I
if you
choose.
don't like the cleanup, then that's
Like, what do you think women were menstruating back in the days before they invented tampons and all these cups and all? They
used to get they used to get like pads basically. They like pads. Or like some tribes like to this day like will like if like a woman is menstruating they feel like they need to
they kick it outside. They keep her like
I know
they kept her with pigs.
Yeah, they literally kicked them outside. It's
like
so crazy.
In a separate like a pig shelter, whatever it's called for like animals.
They put them off into like
in the farm, and they don't let them inside.
Mm-hmm.
I would literally like take it and smudge their in their fucking face.
Give them a little slap with it.
I would slap them with my bloody hand and be like, "You came out of this vagina, bitch. Be grateful.
This is what created you.
I created you with this." No, it really is, and it's very important actually, if possible, to give naturally birth through your vaginal canal because there's so much like bacteria that the child gets.
Bacteria.
Yeah, like all the good stuff, like bacteria and like all of the little microorganisms that he or she adopts as they're entering the world, I guess, exiting vagina, entering the world.
Getting like the nutrients from.
It's like the first immunity package that they get in. Because if they're going through the stomach, they don't get it. That too, but that's like the original one, which is also pretty important.
So is that why people prefer this way instead of cesarean?
Yeah, and also
no scars, obviously, but
I'm pretty sure. Were you the cesarean?
I was not.
Really?
I was not.
Because you keep saying how you have a big head. That's what happens with children with big heads.
I do have a big head. No, it's because sometimes when your head, like if my mom's really small, she's like 5'1", 100, like 90, so she's 90 to like 100 pounds, so she's tiny. So I think, she's tiny. So I think when I was going through, my head got squeezed in her canal, so it made my head big.
You think it's a thing?
I think so.
That's what I was thinking because I have a dent here. I think maybe they dropped me.
No, I swear, like when I was coming out, like they just really just squeezed in, and my head was like.
Yeah, I have such a big dent right here. That's why I have to make like a puff here.
No puff bar.
Because otherwise it's...
I put puffs here. Because I got sucked through the freaking canal of my tiny mole.
Your child, wait, type 1 if you were the cesarean, type 2 if you naturally emerged through your mom's vagina. I'm actually curious. So you just naturally made it out?
I did, somehow.
Good job.
Did you?
Yeah, of course. My head is tiny. My mom was like, "Thank you," because my other two sisters have big heads. I slid off, and she's like, "That was the easiest birth I've ever given." She's like, "Thank you."
Oh.
Wait, what was 2? I always do this and I forget. What was the 1? What was 2? It was my 2s. I don't know.
I think 2 is vaginal. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, nice. Let's go, Chad.
You got that bacteria.
We got that good bacteria. Let's go. I'm gonna also try to give like natural birth in water. I love water. Yeah, that's a natural way. Just
it is natural.
I'm just gonna like. Well, what's weird about? No, I can even have like immunity.
Like you want no medicine, no nothing. Because I don't think they do medicine for those type of births. You have to do full natural.
I'll do a blow up pool, just like to remind myself about it. The hot tub and pool section.
Yeah, if it's just right there, like, oh, maybe I'll climb in there.
Yeah, so I'll have like an option, one of the, but ideally it would be great to pick like a beautiful, pristine spot in the nature.
I could see you wanting to do a natural birth. Like, I could see you wanting to be like so in tune with that process. You're like, I don't want anything to distract me.
But at the same time, I want a doctor nearby with strong painkillers.
Yeah, I was gonna say, she's a little baby when it comes to pain. So like, I'm thinking, not a baby, but you don't like pain.
Yeah.
I handle pain pretty well. I got a big pain.
I think I'm just sensitive, but I can tolerate a lot.
What did your sister do? Did she do natural or did she do?
Oh no, she was so tortured by everything preceding that
she
didn't care. She was like, take that out.
Just get it out of me.
Yeah, she told me that they got like one of the best doctors there. She was like, it was very expensive, but I didn't care. I just wanted them to take care of everything. I told them, give them all of the painkillers to me, knock me out, take it out, and I need a rest, and let me sleep and rest.
A couple days.
it was that bad. Well, she said she still hasn't like slept properly. I don't understand how she I feel like when I see her, she's gonna be very aged.
Yeah, it's gonna be sad to see her.
It's been so long. Like,
but she'll rebound back. Like once she gets through this process of being reborn, she'll get rest.
If she changes her mind, you know, when you get into this non-resting state a lot, your body gets used to it. Like you get addicted. You crave that. You create your own problems. Like you create.
Do you think she'll crave that? I don't know if that's like.
That's the kind that we were raised to be. Like we overworked ourselves. Like I keep changing. That took me a long time. Is that why she's always like getting up with the baby and not letting her? Yes. So I taught myself. It's very hard, but I kind of started turning it off because I'm constantly no. This needs to be done. That needs to be done. That like we are nonstop, and it's so exhausting. It's bad. Like you get in a very stressful mode at times and affects your mental and physical health. So, like I understand what you mean with. It's hard to get rid of anxiety. It's the same thing from like I just have different goals right now, but I'm still working on all of them. Like you gotta chill, you gotta relax. You're retired, enjoy. I just keep wanting to grind non-stop. Yeah. So it's just a matter of practice. You gotta remind yourself. So what do you want to pay? Do you want to be on top? Do you want to just relax and be in the present, interacting with people, not feeling bad, not being affected by what others are saying? You gotta just choose and constantly remind yourself each moment. It's not easy. But it's so worth it in the end. Like you turn into the version that you want to be. Don't you want to be free of other people's judgments and opinions about you? Don't you just want to decide what you want and just be that? Not affected by anyone else?
Yes and no. I think it's important to take into consideration if like you're getting negative feedback.
Of course. I still listen to it.
Yeah. But yes, I don't like caring too much about what people who have never met me feel about me. That is not healthy.
That's exhausting.
It's exhausting. Because they're gonna dislike you no matter what. Like you could be literally Mother Teresa and these people are still gonna dislike you. So I try to remind myself that. So I'm like, there's no point. Like they are going to dislike you regardless. So
I think people that talk poorly about you are actually in love with you.
I say, okay, no, I don't say this, but I say somewhat something similar. To really go out of your way to talk badly about someone means you care to an extent. Right?
Of course, they're giving you the energy.
Like you care to a decent extent. So you're going through something else in your life, and then you're seeing this person, and if your instant reaction is you don't like them, and you want to project that and make sure they know you're going through something. Because, like, if we met someone we didn't like, we're probably like, yeah, we don't really like them, but we're not gonna go out of our way to be like, you're this, because you just don't care. Don't really care. So it definitely, for someone to be super negative to you, holds a level of them caring about you in a certain extent.
That's true.
And if they care, if they're already at that, then there's nothing you can do to really please that person anyways, because they're going to dislike you anyways.
So why don't you just keep that strategy in your head?
I don't know. I try to remind myself this.
But
then you know when I say this, like I'll say it on, like sometimes I'll say it on stream because I'll get frustrated. Yeah. Like every person is shitting on me. You guys are doing it for a reason. And then they'll be like, oh, you're like you're conceited. You're this. You're thinking like that only people can't like you. Who like if you're thinking if someone doesn't like you, they have to basically like you. That makes sense.
I see. Well, I think there's also a third way here. Like you don't really have to even argue with them or indulge in any type of conversation. Like I got to a point where I don't need in any way to persuade myself that they don't matter, that I don't even need to argue with them. I let them. Like I welcome everything. They call me a whore, whatever. I'm just like, yeah. Oh no, yeah. If anything, I make fun with it.
That's what I do.
It's like a funny joke. Like, to me, like I don't feel bad. I truly don't feel bad about it. So that when I see that, I don't even feel like I need to defend myself or explain anything. Like the ones that do that means that a part of them believes in what they're saying. Yeah. And they have to like explain themselves. So also we're on Twitch, like for me it's all entertainment. Everything goes into my piggy bank.
Your business.
Yeah, my piggy bank.
That's the best way to look at it.
I don't even like, even if it was a random person on the street, the same. Like, I don't take it personally. Like, I understand everyone has their own things. Possibly if it it doesn't mean I won't listen to them, but like I will reflect to it briefly. Like, is that beneficial for me to change my behavior because that one person? How, like, do I care about their opinion? Will I keep hanging out with them? Will that opinion stretch to other people? Will they support them? Will that affect me long term? Like, it's more like business decisions, you know? But the rest, like, for me to make changes, I really have to, like, understand that, does that align with me? With where I am? Is it worth for me to change that? If not, it's like a very dry, quick analysis, and then from there, like I never react passionately to that feedback. So I either take it as constructive criticism, even if it wasn't very constructive, I see where I can learn from it, or I just fully reject it, like, but also in a neutral way, as in like they say whatever and like, it doesn't affect me. And these are the two only options. That anyone ever says negative that I
try to have this mentality. I feel like I do a pretty okay job at it, but like sometimes it just gets old. Like sometimes you just want to, you know, just like
you can do that, but you need to understand like you're doing it for your own purposes.
Yeah.
So like a part of you still like something's sitting there, or something
sometimes it does get tired of being like this like internet punching bag that people are just like unleash their anger out.
See, but
like,
don't
sometimes you just want to punch back.
This is the point.
But like in general, yeah, like I try to have that same mentality where it's like,
feel that way? Who's even punching? Who's throwing punches at you?
Where
are these people? Not a single
person
person in my chat talk shit about you. Look, because you're pretty. If anything, they just like you. No, like honestly, not a single person has said anything bad about you. Like, where do you see those? Are you sure you're singing well? Or you just? I feel like something very unfortunate happened to you when you were younger, like some bullies or whatever, and that's just caring. Remember we talked about victim mentality earlier, and the other person. It's like when you have a bunch of bad experiences and then you don't process them properly, they get stuck in your mind, and then you have these goggles. You see everything negatively. You start seeing that, oh, everyone's attacking me, like no one likes me. And then I started asking, hey, what don't they like about you? What do you think they don't like? And like you just name in like a couple little things, like it's almost like just a general feeling, and it's so bad, and you don't decipher it, because if you were to decipher it, you would understand there's really no basis to it. And that's what this anxiety it starts disappearing, because you understand it's empty. You're fueling it, and there's probably just some bad experiences way back in the days when somebody made you feel bad, and you haven't fully processed. You probably, a lot of times kids just kind of push it away because no one really teaches us how to process it, how to deal with it, so we push it away. But that feeling of like we're not good enough, or we should like be careful, or we shouldn't speak our mind, or whatever that is, it stays. So it's like it's just a very eerie, vague, negative feeling, and then we just carry it, and we keep coloring everything with it, thinking, oh, they don't like me, nobody likes me, I'm not good enough, I should probably, you know what I mean? This is what it sounded to me like. There's no basis. You're talking and I don't see the basis. Like, what, you have a cleavage, so you're a whore? Like, what is the basis?
Yeah,
who's talking shit? Where's that shit? I'll keep looking at my chat. I see no shit. Where's that shit?
Not here.
Chat, did you say anything? Like, what do you think? Yours is nice?
So yours is that. Well, I mean, the bottom section is a little bit more but
is yours nice? By the way, I haven't sat well, so I mingle the words. So like right now, I just meant to say, you think yours is not nice? No, I think yours is way nicer than mine. Oh, that's my sister, by the way. You want to listen to a message from my sister?
Sure. Is it in English? I don't know if I'll understand.
I keep telling her, like, bro, keep practicing, because if you come here, you're gonna need English.
Is her English, like, not the best?
It's honestly, okay, it's pretty good, because she went to the same school as me.
Oh,
so
okay.
we went to, like, not
that.
here, well, a little bit, one semester. She went, like, to Russian school with me, and those are really intense. Like, they teach, like, we got good schooling. And then she went to college in Switzerland.
Oh, wow.
Which also, most of it was English, so it's more so she's shy, and she, you need to practice before you start practicing. You're just gonna feel like super shy.
She's not the most confident in it, but she's probably really good still.
Yeah, we're having this conversation where I keep trying to tell her that it's okay for me to not wear a bra, or like if I want to be like naked, I will be naked, and just because I'm naked, it doesn't mean it's sexual. It's just like, what if you had...
She's more conservative, for sure.
It's because the whole society there is so judgmental. It's like, what if you had a boyfriend and then I was walking around naked? That's what she's saying. And I was like, I actually wouldn't mind, but it's just me. Because for me, it's about the body. Like, there's got to be chemistry. Without chemistry, I see the body as a body, and it doesn't matter which part of the body.
Like a chemistry kind of thing. Like, you're like, this is
it really is for me. Because,
but I can see why maybe that's uncomfortable for her.
But I'll explain why my point is so valid, because in our culture, it's fine to show hands, right? Belly.
Yes.
Like, it's not sexual if you show a belly.
Well, depends who you ask, but yeah.
Generally speaking, in America, it's fine to have a belly. Mm-hmm. If you go to Middle East, it's a no-go. Like, women are covered head to toes. Maybe they'll show their face. So showing the stomach would be unacceptable. So it's the same idea, but take it like, this is America, this is United States, or not the Arab Emirates, United States, and then here, let's say Germany is very like straight, open, and if you're, let's say, at the lake, you can be completely naked. You can drop your clothes, people are not going to care. At least that's what I experienced. Nobody's going to look at you sexually. So this is like the next step, just like the stomach is okay there. In Germany, everything's okay. For me, that's what it is. So I'm very glad I got to this point, because I used to think like her. I got to the point where everything's just body. Like, I will look at, and it doesn't matter if it's old, they'll say, oh, it's because you're young and you're pretty. No, if I were to see like an old naked person, it's the same thing.
I don't think it's that you're young and you're pretty. It's that you're into this kind of stuff. Like,
what do you mean by into?
You love like body chemistry. You love like psychology. You just love the anatomy, body anatomy. So when you look at a body, you start thinking of like, like I wonder if her like blood flow is good. She's sort of flushed right here. Like that's what, like, you know, like oh, her shoulders seem kind of flushed. Like, is she getting like some extra blood flow here? Like that's like what your brain goes to. And I think most brains are like, oh, Mira's chest looks really like, you know.
Yeah, but I'm not responsible for their.
But yeah, you see, because you look at it more like a doctorate kind of thing, almost like
practical.
Point
of view.
I don't know if it's practical.
Well, why do you
look at it more of like an educational like view?
Yeah, but why do you think some people automatically jump to sexual thoughts when they see a naked body? It's a very primitive way of thinking. Because they haven't seen many naked bodies?
Yeah, well, it's because it's not socially acceptable.
What if we were to make it socially acceptable? That's when it would be okay.
Showing your body is sexual. That's what we are taught here.
Exactly, but if we were to normalize it, everyone would start looking at like naked boobs the same way that it is like a finger. Because we've seen fingers, and there are different types of fingers.
Australia, everyone's nude there at the beaches. It's not like viewed as anything else.
Wait, you think it's Australia?
No, it's just, I'm just going off YouTube.
Oh, then why did you go?
I'm just going on YouTube. But I see what you're saying. It really, So this is the conversation you're having with your sister.
Yeah, it's just because I was telling her if she wants to come here with her husband, and I'm like, I want to have time with you, because he wants to travel too. He's really excited. Like, now that I got the house, you know, I have the car and everything, so I don't mind him. It's just he had a problem. I guess she more so had a problem when I came over to their place. I wouldn't wear a bra and my nipples poking through. She felt uncomfortable because her husband is there, and anyways, it was just a whole thing. But at times she also felt uncomfortable, and I was like, "Are you sure you can be okay with that? Because I'm not gonna wear a bra here."
Yeah, especially not in your own home.
Yeah,
I know.
You know, if I put clothes on, you're lucky. But that's it. I usually just want to be no clothes.
Yeah,
I really enjoy that. So I was like, make your decision, because I'm not covering up. So if you want him to be here, obviously it's going to be easier. Like, she can leave the daughter with him, or, you know, traveling also, it's easier. I travel with a child, oh my God. That far?
It sounds miserable.
Oh my gosh.
It literally sounds miserable. I mean, she's brave for even wanting that, but yeah.
But I really believe they would love it here.
They would love it, I'm sure. It's hard not to love it here.
She dreamed about like a calm, serene place like this. She was looking for it for a really long time, like where they live, but they can't find anything, or they can't really afford it. So I think I just wanted to bait her here so I can have her as a waifu. She loves cooking and cleaning, and I'll just provide the rest, and we can stream together and da-da. You know what I mean? Happy little family.
That
Yeah,
would be nice.
yeah. She's got a
She
husband.
wants to bring her husband. But she wants to bring her husband.
Oh, who needs those men anyway?
No. We're not bringing him. All right. Let's go back to this.
Maybe he can paint the paintings.
He could probably do a lot of stuff that maybe it's not as bad.
You know, I've paid for most of it already. Most of the stuff is done already.
So maybe it won't be as bad as you think. And if she wants him, maybe she wants you to have a relationship with him as well.
Nah. She wants me to wear a bra around.
Well, I'm thinking, yeah, but like not like a relationship, but like
insecurity, because they just worry that their man will get aroused by another woman. That's all it comes down to. When women get bothered by women not wearing bras. I know that.
That's pretty deep. Like to not want you to wear bras.
Well, no, I have a shirt over it.
Yeah, no, I know. But like you walking around naked, I can see why it might make her uncomfortable with her husband. But
no. I wasn't gonna do it with her husband. I was just gonna be naked around her. She doesn't let me do that either. I remember we were on a.
She's so conservative, though. Yeah. So maybe she's just like.
That's like one thing. See, that's why I'm not sure if I wanna even like go, because I want to do like those fun, free-spirited adventures. Like I know if I want to be naked, you're gonna be fine with that. But I don't want you to be like, oh no, put your shirt on. I'm uncomfortable. I was like, bro, I'm hot. What do you mean? Put your shirt on.
Hot. I want to just.
That's what happened to me. Like we were outside in our summer house. No one was around nature. Like we were sitting under pine trees, and it was super hot. And I was like, I asked her. I wasn't going to ask but then I was like, oh, it's her. Let's ask. And she's like, no. I'm like, oh. And I just kept sweating in my shirt.
Like concerned, like your parents would see you.
No, there's nobody in the house.
Okay, well, she's just
giant house back.
Conservative style.
It's just like, come on, bro. Like, what is that? You haven't. It's just a boob.
It is
2 boobs.
But she's also been in such a committed relationship ever since, like, basically, like, super young. So for her views, it's probably like.
What? Like she's cheating on her husband?
I don't know.
No, it's not like that.
Honestly, I can't.
I think she's just scared of that type of freedom that in her mind it's like no.
Maybe she thinks she has to take it off. She's like, oh, if she's like, oh, that's a lot.
Oh.
Maybe she's like, oh, maybe this is what we should do.
She does definitely like whenever I bring her new clothes, she definitely goes to the side to change.
Really?
Like just so I don't see her. And I try to like show her. Oh no, I'm not looking. So she feels comfortable. Yeah, but I don't.
You're like, well, you're like, you know.
I also don't care. But like, I'm just like, why is she uncomfortable? Yeah, that's the only thought I went through my mind. Like, why is she? I was only looking like to see if she would look away.
Yeah.
And she would look away. I'm like, because I don't care. Yeah, there's something there that's like not comfortable, and I'm like, why?
I don't know. Because your sister's body is like nuts, dude.
I'm pretty sure it's just where we were raised. I don't remember. I was the same way, but I don't remember that feeling. It was so long ago. I eliminated, like I literally restructured my brain.
Maybe that's why though. You literally just tossed that so far out.
I did.
That you can't.
I became so comfortable in my body.
Like that.
Even when I don't look good, you know, I still have that so much fat. I don't care. I'll shove it in. I will like.
Gosh, she's so crazy. She has no fat on her legs, but she's.
It's so much. You know what?
No, there's not.
I'll show you the unedited picture.
I've seen you naked. What do you mean? You don't have to show me the unedited picture.
Well, maybe it's a bad picture, but still, I need to show you the fat. I want you to see. This is such a funny picture.
You have no fat.
No,
Are you
not
crazy?
here.
Oh, okay,
not
I was
here.
gonna say.
No, I thought it was a funny picture. That was just from the photo shoot. There was one with the fat.
Do you take this, or did someone else take it for you?
I found a good photographer. That's in LA. You know what? I'm gonna tell Matt when they have that party to invite her, so she takes pictures of all the girls.
That's nice. Just like get it over with too, instead of taking it myself.
Okay, well I added all of it out. I don't know how it. Anyways,
you don't need to. I've seen you.
No, it's just a lot of fat.
No, there's 0. I've seen you.
Why you lie?
I'm not lying. She's so cute. What's she say?
Грудь, попу, писю. Грудь, попа, пися.
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 Пи.
Пися.
E.
Pisa.
Oh wait, you guys don't have E. I just realized
E.
E. Say E. P. Like to pee, to go pee.
P.
Pisa.
Pisa.
No, not peso. P. Pisa.
Pisa.
Okay. Yeah, pisa.
Yeah, pizza.
It means like, it's like a cute way to say pussy. Pizza. It's not even so much like, because pizza means to peas. I think it's more referring to like the pee channel, the pee where you pee from.
Like
yeah, but I think it's referring to the over. It's like a very soft version of saying pussy. Pussy. So it's popa means butt. Popa. Pizza. Okay, I'm gonna give up on that one. Groot. Oh! Groot. The way you said that was so cute. Groot.
Not bad, or?
Yeah, there are different words for it, but it's just, it's funny how I should pick that. Groot. It's more like breasts. Groot.
You're showing your breasts.
Yeah, because you can say boobs, so it'd be like, probably like siski. That's Groot. Oh, that's boobs. But you can say breasts, and that's Groot. Yeah. That sounds pretty, huh? Okay, let's see what she has to say.
Потому что как бы физиологически природой заложено, что мужчина, если видит обнаженную девушку, да,
I knew she was gonna bring that in.
это не потому, что это скрыто, и вот, опа, он увидел, и хочу. Нет. Это потому, что, мне кажется, там многие, там, ну, первобытное даже время, да, когда мы ходили голыми, да, у нас там одежды особо не было, и то мы там пытались...
Okay, I'm gonna stop there. So yeah, she's bringing, remember how we talked about, because you can't see it, you think it's taboo and you want to see it, or like it will excite you because you can't see it. Like, why do people pay ONOF to see something, right? They can't see it and they want to see it.
So they want to see it more.
Exactly.
It's restricted.
So I had a point, if that was okay, let's say for all women to show breasts, then it would be normalized and it would not be as sexually arousing for everyone, because it's a norm. You see it, like shoulders. Like, you know, people see a shoulder and they don't just get a boner from a shoulder.
Something like, oh, look nicer than others, but...
Right. So she's bringing that point that it's not just that, it's the fact that biologically, since the beginning of the time, men were sexually aroused by seeing like certain body parts, genitals or breasts. Although I think breasts is a very new thing, because before women used to be not covering breasts. Like,
even now they don't. Yeah,
it's more so maybe the genitals is when you see them, they're like, ooh, ooga booga, time to procreate. But before, she's basically bringing that as in like, if you see those parts, men automatically get in that mode, and that's why like you don't want them to be in there. And she's like making the point about that. That's why she doesn't want me to. But again, I never even was topless in front of him. It was just the nipples through the shirt, but it's the road to, and that's what it's like so much. They overthink it so much.
It's like the time of wanting to know more almost thing. And she's like, you entice him by doing that, by showing that little bit, even though it's like not the other stuff, but just like, you know, the actual stuff. She's thinking that might entice him by just seeing that little tiny bit, or?
And it's more so the point that she thinks all men will get sexually aroused when they see Groot, Fisa, Popa. and it's like, that's it. Which I disagree with. It's because in countries like Russia, they're not used to seeing it. Women are a lot more conservative. So for them, it's kind of like that in America too. But I'm more so, I think it's ideal in like most Scandinavian countries or like in Germany. People are so...
She has this concern with her husband?
It's a very common thing for Russian women to not think it's appropriate.
I see this, yeah.
Yeah, so she was just making this point, and she's
tela.
trying to make you wear a bra.
Just like...
yeah, she's like, I love being naked too in my home, but if, let's say, my husband's relatives come over, parents, I put on clothes.
Parents is different though, right?
Yeah, like... You know, for Twitch, I also put on bra, which I normally wouldn't. But that's because this is a lot of money. Thank you.
This is true.
I only would do it for a lot of money.
I don't want to sacrifice.
That's the only reason. The rest, I mean, ideally, if I could, so I would just walk around. I have this big robe.
Oh yeah.
And I tie it. Yeah, I put on my robe. Yeah. I tie it, and then everything, like this is all
seen.
Yeah, naked. So I just tie it around. It's like a little robe, and that's it. And then I wear socks and shoes.
I know exactly what robe you're talking about.
But I like being free. I like having my glutes open.
Coots.
Yeah, it's like a man thing. They also cover their
Yeah.
whatever. What do they have there? The lower body parts, but then they walk around. I just think we should normalize for like women's breasts to be open if they want to.
Yeah. But
Why not?
it is a little difficult, I guess, in her first.
Why not? Some men have bigger boobs than us. And they're okay. And I've seen that on stream. They will just literally sit naked on Twitch with their big titties out. Just because they're male. Like, what if I say I identify as a male?
Then I actually don't know what.
I think Twitch will let me do that because they'll be scared of being sued. We in America, and that
I actually
shit,
don't know what would happen.
this shit with I identify as him will totally fly. I can see that.
Excuse me. Oh.
I probably will get a lot of friction on my
That's
other
true.
sides as
yeah,
well.
you would. It would be. I mean,
Is
that
he
is quite.
or is she?
That is quite the conflict there.
People kept thinking I'm a tranny because of my big Adam's nipple.
Dude, people call me Trey all the time too. I'm like, shut up.
You're just smaller than me. You don't have. It's not even here. Where is it? You don't have one. Look, do you see this? You don't have anything. You got no balls. Remember those birds? Remember those birds? What are they called when they have those balls here? What are those
I
birds?
have no idea what you're talking about.
Is it a turkey or?
It was a turkey.
What do you eat for that Thanksgiving?
Turkey.
Is this turkey on
Oh,
both
yeah,
sides?
like the long guys.
Yeah. Is it the long?
Yeah, those are turkeys.
Okay. Turkeys with a bowl sack. That's literally what Adam's apple. Adam's apple.
Adam's apple.
It's hard. It's 5 hours. How do people do 5 hours? How many hours do you sleep at night?
Oh, I need like 8 at least.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, at least.
9?
9 is perfect.
Yeah, and 5 I keep lagging so hard.
9 is awful. You're like, ugh, I hate 9.
Wait, no. What do you mean? Why do you hate 9?
Or not 9, sorry, 5.
Yeah.
Anything below 8.
Okay, then 9.
Yeah,
9 is perfect.
I need 12. No.
I would do
Yeah,
12.
9 is perfect.
Like tomorrow, probably will sleep like 10 plus hours because I didn't sleep enough tonight.
Yeah, just to read you.
But normally 12 would be an overkill.
It's too much. You feel almost groggy the next day. It's like, it's a lot. But
Yeah, I'm not sure how that works. Shouldn't it just accumulate energy? Why is it groggy? I know, it's like if you eat too many coins in a game, it's not like you lose.
some people would thrive off 4 hours. I have no idea how. Yeah. What?
I don't get it. Do you think he's cute?
He or she?
No, just because we're going to Canada. Where is he? Oh, he's just so real. Oh my god.
Wait, is that what? Let me just creep through yours because I never get to see this much action. So is that what I think it is? I hope you didn't leave him on red. Where was he?
I don't know who you're looking for. Oh, that's the guy.
Jimmy.
No, just look at this one quick. Do you think this one's cute?
Yeah, he's not bad. I'm not the biggest fan of freckles, but.
Freckles. He has freckles? Okay.
Wait, where's this Jimmy guy? Is that the freaking person I think it is? Because screw everybody else if it
His
is.
name is Jimmy?
No, I saw Jimmy in here. I'm like, if this is
Oh,
who I think
know
it
which one.
is.
Yeah, it is the guy. Yeah. You
No,
like
no,
him?
no.
No, not that. I know.
Oh,
who
I
you're
thought it
talking
was a
about.
different guy.
No.
was like,
Wait, no,
if
that
that is who
no.
you're
That was
talking to,
no.
then-
That is the guy. Let me show you. This guy.
Yeah.
This is the one you're talking about.
No, but this guy is very attractive.
You told me you find him attractive.
No,
before.
I thought it was a freaking
Wait.
like a NFL player.
Oh no,
This
I don't
guy.
talk to NFA. That's not my league.
You probably it's,
Wait,
it's
do
best
you
to
want-
stay away from that.
Do you want?
Oh, do not try to throw another one of your like off pieces on me.
Wait, off pieces?
This is what she does.
They're
She's
all
like,
off pieces.
when she doesn't want something, she's like, "Yo, Faye, you want this?"
Sharing is
She's
caring.
like, sharing is caring. You want this? I'll help you.
I know I'm being a good friend.
This is
Not
what she
one
says
that-
every time.
I was so sure you know
Come
this
on,
guy.
you don't think he's not? That's you would.
But
right?
look, it's so cute.
it's so similar.
close.
Yeah, I know.
Why do you want that?
Because he's young.
No, he just hasn't met you yet.
Oh my gosh.
He lives in Canada. He's Canadian.
This is who I thought you were talking. This is who you should go
I've seen
for.
his stories.
That's
My
like up
God,
your
his
alley.
Stories are so
Look wise, right?
It's okay.
I mean,
Let me show you James. That's the guy that builds houses. That's the one that I thought was good to invite.
oh, this guy's married. Never mind. Well, he said late FL, so that doesn't mean much.
Look at this one. She's sweet. She's 64.
Where do you find these, by the way?
He's Australian.
Are you in Australia for it? You just have like literally a mass amount of like guys who just like look like this, and I'm like, I've never seen someone who looks like this in
It takes a
person
while.
in my life.
Do you know how many days I have to go through?
Like, I have never seen anyone who looks like this in person ever. And you just are like, no. Every single one of them. I'm like, what?
You know what? I'll tell you the full story. Wait
And
up.
sometimes she'll be like, yo, you want this one?
I'll tell you the full story, but I have to mute.
Oh.
See, that's why I muted. That's why I didn't really want to. Like, it's a long story, and I'm just like,
You could go forever kind of thing.
yeah.
Yeah, it just never
But that was fun. It was kind of fun. It was invigorating.
That's something like that would excite you.
I think it was
You're
interesting.
like, it's a little different for me.
Yeah, it was definitely an experience. I know we were muted, chat. I was just sharing something personal, so I don't think your ears were prepared for that. I want to just chill on the couch.
On the couch. On the couch.
Do you want to chill on the couch?
We can. We're gonna head home.
What do you want to
soon.
do?
We're gonna head home here soon. Cute.
No, oh, I know Ben will just cut this out from Rion. Obviously, you're gonna listen to that.
My ears are prepared.
Uh,
I'm sleepy.
I'm sleepy too, to be honest. I didn't sleep much at all. Do you want to hand those? Oh, magic tricks.
That looks like a torture machine.
Oh, wait, that
I think
is.
she's getting cut now.
Wait, I watched Prestige. This is what they used to do back in those times. Have you seen Prestige, the movie? It's very interesting. So there's like another
These are
person.
like magic tricks, I guess.
She's not actually getting cut. See, there's
It's
one
something
person and
else.
there's two person. That's exactly what Prestige is based on. Because there's like a trick, transported man, and then one person goes in, the other person comes out. But it looks as if it's separate.
And this is how they get away with it, I guess.
Yeah, these are like explaining how the tricks are. What's with the bunny?
I'm not sure with this one. I don't know how you would. I'm still unsure what you do with the bunny here.
You press the button.
Oh, I see. So you press this button and the water goes out and the bunny comes out?
I think something from underneath comes out. I think he pulls the bunny under the table. Oh, yeah, because this has... First he shows like an empty hat, but then the hat, it connects to the table. I think it's drawn under
And
the
he
table.
pulls under.
Yeah, that
the
makes
bunny.
sense. The tricks. I think we should try to hang the...
Yeah, we can try.
I think it'll look really cool.
Do you have like a
Yes.
evener or whatever?
Yeah, it's okay. You can just tell me up or right or left or... No, it's gonna work. Trust me, it's gonna work. I've thought about this.
Wow.
It's going to work. Male genitals?
Sure.
There's one.
Is it coming out?
Wait, if this is educational,
Oh.
we can show it. It's somewhere.
Oh, they're front and back. Oh, so you have to decide which one you like the most. Because they're front and back.
Yeah, but most of them are doubled. So I have two of the same kind.
I see.
So I can do each.
Nervous system. Male productive. Ooh.
Nice.
Chances I just open up to it.
All right, let's look at that. Okay. Okay, what do we learn from this? Male reproductive organs.
We got uncircumcised versus circumcised.
Okay, we established that. No, I think this is erect and not. Oh wait, you're right. Wait, so this is prepuce. Gland.
Yeah, I
That's the
think
only
that's the only
difference?
difference is that they have a
Prepuce. Prepuce. It looks so
This is
funny.
the axis,
What is
yeah.
that? Oh, these are the balls.
Ridiculous.
Testicles are so funny looking.
The scrotal.
This is what they are on the inside, right? This is a testicle.
These are the spermies.
It'd be so cool to look at them under the microscope.
It would be cool to look at it in the microscope. Is this if you were to cut it?
Yeah.
Oh wow. That's
See, this is that.
oh, if you were to literally cut it like
In between, this is what it would look like. 3 sponges.
this would make your
And
chat
then
cringe.
veins.
This is what your guys' penis would look like if we just
Pretty much.
put it in the guillotine.
Wait, what's on top? What is this again? What is this big chunk? Superior vesicle.
I think those are the veins.
Yeah, but what is this bulge?
This is
This is where the pee gets stored? Doesn't even explain.
I think the pee is in the bladder.
I thought this was the bladder. Prostatic nerve, so this is prostate. This is where the poop hole is. Okay.
And the anus.
Yeah. And
Into
then
the colon, the intestines are.
wait, let's look at female stuff. Uh-huh.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh, they added hair on ours.
Yeah, I forgot what hair looks like there.
Wait, what?
Laser removal.
Ooh.
So, I see it took me a little while when I was younger to understand. I always thought this is where the pee comes from. Because it's hard to see,
It
right?
is hard to see, yeah.
And then you pee. Like, I remember peeing in a bottle, and then I was like, why is it
And then
all
you try
around?
to do it there, and you're like, ah!
Exactly. And I was like, why
Yeah,
is
you
it
have to
not?
like put it up in the.
Because it's not, no, this is not even a pee hole. Where's the pee hole? So this is clitoris.
It's right here.
Okay.
It's the urethra, right here.
So,
So it's right under the clit, right above the
Lord
hole.
love it, because they can't see your face. So, this is clitoris, and this is,
This is the pee hole right here.
oh my god, it's
And
so,
then that's the actual
like, have you even noticed? Like, have you found your pee hole?
I've never looked.
This is the toughest
It would
thing
be
ever.
so tiny. I don't know if I could
It's
find
so
it. I would
small.
need like a full on.
Opening of paratheal glands, labius magnus, labius minus.
Well, this is where your hymen is. I don't know why I thought it was more
What's a
up here.
hymen?
So this is, oh yeah, it's right there. So this is what breaks usually. This is what
Ah,
lose your virginity.
labia, perineal. It's actually pretty similar to the male when you think about it. It's just the penis,
And it's
this
really not
clitoris.
that hard to find. All the man's like, well, yo, we're.
Yeah, it's like it's
really
right
not
there.
that hard to find,
It's
right?
the pee hole that's hard to find.
Yeah, the pee hole's way harder. Like it's just right there.
I always try to understand. You know, whenever something hurts, I wish I could like see on the inside. I wish I could close the eyes and like see.
Visualize where it is.
That's why I want to put this everywhere. Well, I already put it in that other bathroom of mine. So when I sit on a toilet, I look at it. I just want this instilled in my mind. Even though I know our bodies are still different, like I want to understand like where everything is. So like,
It comes down the ovary into the fallopian.
but where are the ovaries? Where are they? Like, if I were to feel that, oh wait, that feels weird. Is that the ovary?
It should be right there. Also, yours should be kind of, I think.
Are they
like
close to our skin? Or are they more deeper? I can't tell from this cut. Like,
They're right here.
ovaries right here. This cut is even worse. Here you can cut
Yeah,
it.
this one's right here.
Like, what is it like from this
Like this
side?
is, so if this is like the bottom,
Yeah.
this is probably your like right here. Your ovaries are probably right here.
They hurt sometimes. I remember
Yeah, you
that.
can feel like when you're like the egg is moving down, you can kind of feel it.
They hurt when I got on birth control. They really hated that I got on birth control. Oh,
Your
they hated
ovaries are
it.
like, no.
Now they shut up, but in the beginning they were like, stop. They were yelling at me. Yeah. What is ureter? Ureter. Ureter.
I'm not sure what that is actually.
So during the intercourse, how deep? I don't know. Why did they cut this out? So does it go in?
It's tiny bit
I think it goes until here.
Yeah, because it can hit your. I think if it hits your cervix, that's not good.
This is the cervix.
Yeah. So if it's going this deep, this is where it starts to hurt. So I think you want it to be like.
Do you talk about your condition?
I mean, I've talked about it, but I don't think they really understand.
Well, you can try to help them understand.
Okay, so my condition is that, so when you have an egg that comes down, chat,
Yes.
egg that comes out of your ovary into your fallopian tubes, it gets stuck here. And then you get a bunch of material that kind of comes down for your cycle. But when you have endometriosis, you get this attachments to the outside of your uterus. So it attaches to the outside of your ovary here, touches the outside of your uterus, and it can't shed, it can't come out of you. So it just builds up scar tissue all the time. So it's very, very painful.
How do you shed it?
You can't, it's just stuck there. So they can go in and they can scrape it.
Is that what you do?
I haven't done that just because you have to make like pretty big, like.
So how do you dispose of your menstrual juices?
It just builds up scar tissue. I mean, you can still, you still get the juices out from here, but it's just that lining or whatever, it just kind of like attaches to your outside organs. And people with it really bad can attach to like your intestines and all this kind of stuff. It's very, very painful for them. But for me, it's just like this area.
If you were to, so what exactly makes it stick here?
I'm not sure. I mean, they don't really do too much research on it, to be honest. But it affects a lot of
Why
women.
didn't you do your own research?
I don't know.
If you were to find that blockage or something that's blocking it from fully getting injected, that's how you fix the issue.
It says that there's just no outer point. And the same thing with this is that I have like a thicker lining, so the same thing. So when you want to get pregnant, so endometriosis can cause fertility issues. So when you want to get pregnant, they open you up and they'll scrape all of this guy so that you have a higher chance of the egg fertilizing.
Is scraping a lot?
It's just lasts like 6 months to a year before you get your build up again. So usually you want to do that if you're trying for a baby.
Have you tried different supplements?
No, I just kind of deal with it. I don't take like pain meds for it or anything. I just go through the cycle. I just kind of adapt to it. So I don't really do much on my first couple of days because it can be painful.
Has it always been like that?
Yeah.
Since your period started?
Mm-hmm.
Does your mom have that?
Just me.
Does it affect your life in any other way?
I mean, the main, like how it affects me is that for the first couple of days, I just can't really do much. So I usually don't work, and I don't also like plan vacations or like during that time. Because I get really sick, it makes you really nauseous, it makes you, basically gives you like minor labor pains.
Yeah, it's not fun. I mean, I can't actually remember a single girl saying, "Oh, I love my period."
No, yeah.
It's, just, it's not fun
all around
regardless.
are always bad, but...
Have you tried birth control?
I had, yeah, but it was just too much, like, I don't know. I tried like a even more intense like hormone supplement for it. It made me break out like so bad, like cystic acne all over the place.
That wasn't the right one for you.
No, my boobs got like 3 times as big. So
That's a lot of estrogen to probably
yeah, it was massive, so it was too much, but...
That was a bad doctor. Who would prescribe you something like that?
Indonesian doctor.
Wait.
I think an Indonesian doctor.
Yeah.
Alright, I should head out.
Alright. I'll see you in Canada.
Sounds good.
Yes, I'll give you a hug. Chat will give you a hug.
Are we allowed to?
We are allowed, just for a little bit.
Just a little quick.
As long as it's under 3 seconds, it's not sexually themed. Finally, I'm just gonna be like face down in a pillow. I'm still really glad that you came because, yeah, I honestly was so tired. I'm just gonna pass out right now. That's literally what I was doing. Okay. Chad, thank you so much for chilling. Oh, that's very dark. I will see you all on Wednesday. Good night, my little poopsikins. And if you get lonely and cold at night, she knows. Me and Pei will see you at mirrorsjuice.com. Mwah.